All right, should be recording. Hi, Megan. This is my friend Ozbe. He's from Slovenia. Ozbe, say hi.
Uh,
I'm just here gonna ask you a couple of questions. First off, have you always like lived in Slovenia? Like your family specifically? Have they always been in Slovenia or were they from somewhere else originally?
no, I was born in Slovenia, and my mom and dad were born in Slovenia too. So we've been in
Oh,
Slovenia since I've been here.
so you would say like, yeah, you like family originates from Slovenia.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. So what was like they're like what was your food story growing up?
So I live right next to my grandma, so she would usually cook because my mom and dad would work and she would have time, so she would cook most of the meals except over the weekends. For the whole time I've been growing up, so she grew everything on her own garden. So everything, most of the stuff I learned for, especially when I started cooking at first, was from her. But also in Slovenia, generally the food quality is really good. It's really good. It's really easy to get good pieces of meat or good vegetables from like local farmers. You just go there and every farmer has his own little market. Um, Even in like supermarkets, the food quality is really good.
Yeah, it sounds very nice compared to America where a lot of stuff is processed and when we only have like farmers markets, that's like an everyday thing in Slovenia.
Yeah, the whole we're very for a long time where Slovenia was just farmers, so we had to learn how to use everything and survive. So there's really not a lot of processed stuff and not a lot of food thrown away, especially at homes.
Yeah, so like were there any foods that you celebrated with growing up like for holidays or for, special occasions?
Um, I never really liked cake, so there was always something different, like a pie or something like that. But my grandma would make good pies and my mom, so pies were a pretty big thing growing up for me.
Cool. Like what type of pies would they be?
Oh, just anything from chocolate to lemon to peaches or limes.
Cool. And what holidays did you say that would be for? Just like any of them?
That would be usually for someone's birthday or some party like that, but we don't we make a kind of for a holiday in Slovenia, which is like Halloween, but in April. We make donuts, but the ones that don't have hole in the middle, and they are
Oh,
filled
okay.
with stuff.
Like filled ones or like,
Yeah, they're usually filled with marmalade.
oh, nice, nice. No, that sounds all very good. So would you say like a lot of that's influenced by like Slovenian culture or
Mm, it's mostly what we could grow through history. That's mostly the Slovenian cuisine. It's what was there and available at the moment. So
okay,
yeah,
what would you say like a staple is for like a Slovenian meal?
uh, it would
Like, yeah.
probably be Žganci and Kranjska klobasa, which is like a It's like a sausage um, with with um, with like cabbage that has been pickled, and then also some either potato made in like a Slovenian way with some fit pag and pig fat, uh, or some stuff like that. Um, or like a Žganci, which I just don't know how to describe. It's like a starchy kind of um, thing you'd have next to your sausage.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
those sound like very delicious.
Yeah, we don't eat them too often, but we also like it's very usual for like especially bigger families in Slovenia that have farms and stuff to make some a lot of like different types of sausages and stuff like that and salami from pig. Uh, every October or so, November.
Nice.
It's
So
really
yeah, I hear like a lot of like here in America, they say like pig is like very like they would say it's like not the healthiest meat. Is there like foods in Slovenia that you would try and avoid, or in like foods that you would include to support like healthy living?
I think the quality of like avocados, bananas, a lot of tropical fruits here is better. So I usually avoid those in Slovenia. Um, but otherwise, not really. We also have a lot of different types of pig with more fat, different fat, and it's really good actually. Yeah.
Yeah, compared to like the American pig where it's just they eat slop and like not
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, no, in Slovenia they would eat whatever was left from the meal, so it would be what people eat, it would be the best food.
Right. All right. Well, that's all I needed from you today. Thank you, Osbe, for sitting down and interviewing with me. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.